Thank you, Madam President. And we're now turning to Ottawa for Prime Minister Trudeau. Prime Minister, you have the floor.
Merci. Bonjour à tous.
Thank you. Good day. And first and foremost, I would like to offer my most sincere condolences to France in the light of this terrorist atrocity in a church in Nice. There is no place for violence and intolerance in our society. We wish to demonstrate our solidarity with France and its people in the face of these unjustified and unjustifiable acts. We are there for you, France. At the last summit between the European Union and Canada in Montreal last year, we would never have been able to imagine the world in which we are living today. However, I think that we were able to ascertain there and then that we can rely on each other. Today, Presidents Michel and von der Leyen and myself touched upon a number of subjects. Firstly, our response to COVID-19, the fight against climate change, as well as our commitment to defend our shared value and create jobs. Let us start firstly to looking at COVID-19.
In Canada and around the world, job one is keeping people safe. Canada and the European Union have already committed to the COVAX initiative for global access to vaccines. Today, we agreed to strengthen that cooperation, including on research, access, procurement, and distribution of COVID-19 vaccines. I'm looking forward to continuing these very important conversations about protecting people's health. In our meeting, we also discussed our shared work on the economy. Over the last 3 years, the Canada-EU trade agreement has created good jobs on both sides of the Atlantic, with Canadian exports to Europe up by 20%. Today, we talked about the work to be done on fully implementing CETA to ensure that all Canadians, including farmers, small and medium-sized businesses, and women entrepreneurs, benefit fully from this deal. Good, progressive trade will be key to rebuilding a strong economy that works for everyone. Through CETA, we can also create more green jobs. In fact, Canada will host the CETA Clean Tech Summit, driving our work together to build competitive growth as we fight climate change. We also had a discussion on energy and natural resources, with a particular focus both on investments in hydrogen and on Canada's mining sector as a reliable source of minerals critical to a cleaner tech future. Lastly, President Michel, President von der Leyen and I discussed the defense of shared values like democracy, human rights, and the rule of law. Now, more than ever, we must push back against authoritarianism and isolationism while securing democratic norms. We agreed to work together to protect our democratic systems against cyber threats and disinformation while addressing the arbitrary detention of our citizens. On that note, I want to thank President Michel and President von der Leyen for their continued and vocal support for the release of Michael Kovrig and Michael Spavor.
Just as our partners are there for us, Canada also wishes to stand alongside its European friends and allies, including via NATO. Despite the fact that tensions are escalating throughout the world, we will always be in favour of a peaceful and constructive dialogue. Canada will work together with its allies to promote diversity and the dignity of the person whilst combating hatred, racism and violence. That will include the defence of democratic rights in China, Hong Kong, Belarus, Venezuela, as well as our common work, which we are undertaking to resolve the conflict in Nagorno-Karabakh. We wish to work together to build a fairer and safer world.